Welcome to lesson number 3. In this lesson, we shall learn about the many interpretations given to Sefer Yetzirah, especially by the Ra'abad. The Book of Formation, Sefer Yetzirah, has been given many interpretations by Kabbalists, among them Ra'abad, Rabbi Avraham ben David of Pushkira, Rabbi Moshe Botril, Rabbi Aryeh Kaplan, Rabbi Elazar of Germaisha, and Rabbi Saadia Gaon. Those who can understand the treasures of Sefer Yetzirah are only people who have reached a particularly high spiritual attainment. And that means a Kabbalist who managed to transform the desire to receive into the desire to influence, and cross the barrier to his superconsciousness, to a state where his worldview is beyond physical vision. In other words, if you come to learn Sefer Yetzirah from the wrong intentions and your heart is not pure, chances are that you will not understand much of its contents. From the opening essays of the Kabbalists to Sefer Yetzirah, we learn about the structure of creation and the forces that work in it. One of the secrets they reveal is how lights reveal themselves in the vessels. According to the Ra'abad, we have no way to unveil the upper light because of our limitation to contain the light. But we can perceive infinite light as it is manifested in our vessels, big or small. The light of the Creator is revealed in the vessel at any given moment according to the size of the vessel. The saying, "Through my flesh I shall see God," describes man's ability to grasp God depending on the size of his conscious vessels, of body, mind, soul, spirit, etc. When man realizes that there is much more in the world than his limited mind can grasp, he will allow himself to grow and develop. Therefore, a person must expand his vessels so that as much light as possible can enter them. The expansion of vessels is done through increasing the desire to receive. That is, the person must be in reversal of form from the Creator, who is all about the desire to influence. His desire for filling with light must be immense. And what is man's vessel to connect with the Supreme Thought? This is the power of imagination. The imagination creates thought frequencies that have a lot of power. The power of imagination is a transition point between the physical reality and the supreme reality. Through methods developed by the Kabbalists, it is possible to work meditatively with the application of many holy names in order to increase the desire to influence in a person, to lower the ego and negative personal traits, and to prepare the consciousness for spiritual vision, and thus to be able to perceive the fourth, fifth, and higher dimensions. The conscious vessel is the current reality in which we exist. Therefore, any change that occurs in consciousness will show us a new reality. The reality we see in our material life is a finished product of the discovery of light within the vessels. Our thought is considered a vessel for receiving the supreme light. The higher its frequency, the more lights we can absorb. since thoughts are made up of words, and words are made up of letters, we can raise the frequency of thought by illuminating the Hebrew letters that compose the words and concepts that go through our minds. Every word in Hebrew is a collection of frequencies that are transmitted through the letters. When we think of a certain Hebrew word, the frequencies of the letters can become tangible images, feelings, and sensations. The more the letters of a word shine with a stronger light, the more powerful a frequency of thought will be created, which is able to affect our emotions, speech, and actions. The darker and dimmer the letters of the words we think about, the less they will affect our frequency of thought and our emotions. In a meditative process, we can project letters that define certain feelings into the brain and create a tangible emotional response. In the practice we will do in the next lesson, we will create negative words and positive words from the Hebrew letters and try to feel how they affect our emotions. This is your first practice with the Hebrew letters. For those who are not familiar with the letters, it is recommended to work with the practice sheet that attached to the resources of this lesson. Practice writing the Hebrew letters and the words that we will include in the meditation, so that you will be able to visualize them with your eyes closed. In the next lesson, we shall get into the meditation. So thank you, and see you in the next lesson.